Hey everyone, I've got to do a little adjusting on the sawmill this morning. We're going to adjust the blade tracking on it real quick, and I'll show you how we do it. And we'll once we get it all adjusted, we'll check and make sure the blade and everything's still lined up right off the deck, and make sure it's square with the deck. We don't ever use levels on it or nothing like that. We always make sure that the blade is cutting parallel with the deck, and don't use a level, because that don't get you anywhere with this. So come on, and we'll get it adjusted out there, and you see how we do it. Okay, we've got right here on this is the idler side
on the Cook's
AC 36. This is the idler side pulley, and right here is where you adjust it. You loosen this bolt here up, loosen this one up. Okay, and you got to turn them exactly the same. Now I'm not sure if it needs to go in or out. I'll turn it a little bit and check it. This right here. Let's see. Let me tighten this thing up where we need it. This is how you tighten your blade up on it. Okay, let's go over here on this side. Open this up. We'll roll it, and we need about a fingernail's width right there. That there looks pretty good. I'm gonna tighten that. I'm gonna tighten this side back down and go to the other side. Okay, let's go look to the other side. Pull this around. Okay, come over and look how this side's riding. See how much the gullet is riding out away from the caster here? That's too much. You only just need to be able to take your fingernail and just feel a little bit sticking out. So we're going to take this guard off right here. Hang on a second, I gotta cut that thing off of it. Right here. Take this off. This off. Oh, got one up there too.
That's from where we moved it, where it was traveling down the road.
Yeah.
We had everything strapped down.
Yep.
Or maybe that's from where Cook's had it strapped down. I'm not sure.
It could have been. I don't know. We had never had it all, so.
No.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. This thing right here off out of the way. Okay. This right here. We loosen this. Loosen that a little bit. This right here is a little harder. This on there, and we'll just do something like that.
Oops.
That's where if we need to let it off a little bit. Pressure off on it. We'll adjust it a little bit. I can never move any. Okay. Move that a little bit.
So that's what it needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Move that a little bit. Okay. Let me put a little tension back on it. You come over here and put some tension on it.
Okay.
And you can come around to the front here. And you can let it off and on. On letting it off, you know how to do a jack. Reverse it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's tight. Reverse it this way to let it off. Do this to tighten it. And then just jack it out. Okay. Just roll it. See, look at that little bit of adjustment there. Took it in as much as it did.
Wow.
Is that one still out where your fingernail can get on
Yeah,
it?
I mean, it's really, like if I put that.
Let me turn it just a little bit more.
Are you gonna measure it or just do it by sight?
Let off of it over. Pressure off.
Oof. Wind. Is that enough?
On down now.
It's all the way.
There. Eighth of a turn.
I should have been over here. You can actually see what you're adjusting. Going?
Is that little square tubing out to your line yet?
Oh, nope. I didn't realize I had to do that.
How close is it to it?
About 1/4 of an inch.
Okay. Good. That's about right.
That's definitely closer.
Is your side, how is your side?
Yeah, I was just sitting here and I looked and I thought, there's a bird's nest.
This was yesterday.
Oh,
That was all fresh mud.
well, they worked so hard.
Never had the right size wrenches. I did have one of the right size, but I needed another one the same size. Hold it, I'm gonna grease it. And then,
And take the bird's nest out. Poor babies. Maybe I'll build somewhere else.
tell you what, this is a little troublesome
Tight.
right
That's
here.
a tight squeeze, ain't it?
Be a lot better if you crawl through and hold that one.
I could.
If you can reach it.
Well, I can.
I don't know if I can get this on here.
Hang on, I'll come over. I can do it.
I can get this on there.
I think I can. Put me right there where I need to be.
Well, no.
Oh. Never mind.
That ain't gonna matter.
We mocked somebody else that we had saw on YouTube because of the sawdust, the way these are made. So we got some magnets and some material, and can't remember who did that, but it was a good idea.
Okay, let me,
It saves the sawdust blowing in the air.
10 and exactly a quarter right there. Over here.
So you're not checking the level with the level, you're just using that to
No,
hold
I'm
it.
just using it for a straight edge to measure off of.
Okay,
And that's about 10 and a quarter. It's pretty daggone close.
okay.
Maybe a 30-second out at the most. Okay, so we got that. Now I'm gonna grease it.
You're gonna tighten this back up first. Put the pressure back on the blade.
And done got the pressure back on the blade already.
Okay.
I need to take it off. Okay. This is it right here.
And we're gonna take the bird's nest down. I wish they wouldn't do that. It's so, they work so hard.
We'll grease to it.
But I'd rather do that now before they have eggs in the nest.
It's about every 4 hours to do that.
What is it?
Huh?
Where all do you grease it at?
Right there on your idlers right here. Okay, then you look right over here and you've got a grease fitting right here.
That roller.
Okay. Down an inch and a half on that board right there. Now we're going to take off. That was an accident. I let the clamps off before I got the log turner up there too. Usually you get the log turner up there and hold it, let your clamps off and roll it a little bit, and you roll them right off on your fork. Now I'm just going to handle these clamps.
And they're heavy. Good guy.
What we do on the cut on the first side of the log, I'm gonna go down here and measure the log and see where I want it. I've got some dirt on the log, so I'm gonna cut a little bit below that dirt. I'm gonna lose a little bit on the log, but I don't want to run my blade through all that mud. We're at 13. Started out about 13 inches. And when you flip a log and start a new side, the computer don't know where it heads at. So what you got to do is you don't got to go through all the settings again. All you have to do is say you're gonna start about 13 inches. Drop it down there about 13 inches there. And say you want to make your first cut, all you do is hit go to. Now, the computer knows where the head's at. Rev it up. Then back off. Got to be about the easiest log turning I ever seen on one. Drop our runs all the way down, come over, okay, turn on the fan, okay. Okay, see the computer don't know where it's at now. All it remembers is that last cut, and I don't want to cut off that last cut. I want to go up. Right there, I'm gonna go down just a hair. See, I'm gonna hit go to. That's gonna remember where the blade's at. Rev it. You hit start cut. Let me idle it down where you can hear me a little better. Okay, you can hit start cut here when you get through a cut. Hit start cut and see it'll raise the head up a ½ inch to miss them. Yeah, so be able to pull the board back. It keeps it off the cant that you just cut. Just keep on coming back. an inch and a half board off of it. All you do is hit start cut. It compensates for it, drops it all the way down. On that cut down through there, it knows where that head's at on this side. So I can hit up and go up as high as I want and bring it back and hit this start cut again. You see, it don't move. Hit it twice and it'll drop it right back down to where it'll be perfect on your next cut for an inch and a half. And I could raise it. See, I can go all the way up. Say if I want to just keep slicing and slicing without dragging them back. Say you want to cut them like that and leave them on there, then unload them with a skid steer or something. You raise it all the way up, you just cut, 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 and I'm going to hit this once. And hit it again. It'll bring it all the way back down. Or it's cutting an inch and a half board. See what? Okay, that'll be an inch and a half board if we cut it. Actually, that's flat. Well, we're done for today. Right now, we got to leave and make a little trip this afternoon. So we just come up here and did some add adjustment on the saw and sawed up some 2x6s. I've got to have I don't know, over 100 to put a 24-foot shed off this side of the building and a 16-foot off that side. We're going to put a 16-foot over there, and we're going to kind of put a little office in one end of it. And we was going to put a sharpener room on one end, but we found the guy here close to us. It's got a cat claw sharpener and stuff, and we may end up just getting us a bunch of blades and send them all to him and letting him sharpen them. And that way we don't have to do it. And we can just focus on sawing
and cutting timber.
And cutting timber. So we're behind on cutting timber. We've got a bunch of timber to cut, and they've got us kind of shut down on the paper mill here right now. Hopefully they'll get back to going on it for pulpwood. But we've got timber and stuff to cut. We'll just have to shuffle around on some jobs and try to keep it going. And but that's all we've got for the day. We'll be back. We may come back and saw a little bit tomorrow. And don't forget, subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you like it. Tell somebody else about us. Send us a message. Let us know what you want to see. If or anything that you want to know about it, we'll try to tell you about the Cook Sawmill. We're a little bit new to it, but we're getting it all figured out. We've done some adjustments on it and figured out how to do all that. And we're starting to get to where we like it more and more every day. I was a little worried at first with adjustments, but we went down to Oklahoma and bought this mill and pulled it back. It was new. It only had 5 hours on it. They had run it 5 hours, and we brought it back, and there was a lot of bouncing up and down the road. So we've kind of got everything back in tune now. Now we're gonna kind of decide whether we want to stay with the 1.5 inch blades or we want to go to 2-inch blades. So we're kind of in that dilemma right now. I'm gonna call Cooks and talk to them and see which'll fit us best. If the reduction's there on the 2-inch, we'll go to 2-inch. If it's not, then we'll stay with the 1.5 inch. We've got I don't know, another probably 30,000 more feet of pine here to saw. We're sawing yellow pine right now, but we've got a bunch of white pine. I'm gonna saw a bunch of it up into 1x6s and 1x8s and save the beams out of the center. Probably saw them at 6.5 by 10.5 beams to we're gonna build a cabin or a house out of them. So we'll get you involved in on that and let you see how that's done. So we're done for today, and we'll see you back again.